Well, our next guest was really, truly born to perform. The man has conquered the Great White Way, and we're talking everything from the blockbuster Broadway musical Hamilton to Girl from the North Country. And now, his new film, courtesy of My Favorite Cousin, has him singing the blues.
Yeah, tell everybody, Willie Earl's in town. I got $1.25 and I'm just ran the clown. But don't let nobody play me cheap. I got 50 cents more than I'm gonna keep.
Like we said, born to perform. From Tyler Perry's A Jazzman's Blues, please give it up for a man who can sing, who can dance, act with the best of them, including some of our favorite sisters, Mr. Austin Scott!
What an introduction.
It's the crowd. You see everyone like showed up and they're all yelling and stuff. That's not even being played. Are you waving? He's waving, guys. He's waving. Just because they're facing me, they can't see you, sadly. They're looking at me now. Yeah. Well, listen, there's just so much to celebrate with you. But let's start with the Toronto Film Festival, where you guys just had your premiere. You were hanging with your boss, my cousin Tyler Perry, the Oprah Winfrey, Miss Debbie Allen. What is your life, Mr. Scott? What is your life?
It was an incredible weekend. Also, I still cannot get over the fact that you're Tyler's cousin. That is so cool. I can't wait to talk to him about this. It was an amazing weekend. Meeting Oprah was definitely one of the highlights. Such a simple moment. She just like grabbed my hand and said my name and told me she, loved me in the film, and I was set for life. Like, that's what more do you need?
Right.
But yeah, it was a really beautiful, beautiful experience. The film was received so well. So I'm so excited for it to be out in the world and
just
share
so
it with
you
people.
know, Oprah touched this shoulder one time. I haven't washed it since. I put a plastic thing over it before I shower.
Yeah, I get it.
It's
It's
going
this
into a
hand.
museum one day. That hand you haven't washed, right?
Yeah.
You just
this one
wear
right
gloves.
here. No,
I don't blame you.
Never.
I don't blame you at all. I don't blame you. So we were already fascinated by you before, like with all the work you've done. I told you loved your performance at the Tonys, but we know in this movie you play Willie Earl. And your co-star, Lauren, I was telling you, Buyoli, who plays Margaret, was here a couple of weeks ago, and she said, we will need a ridiculous amount of tissues. What else can you tell us about this labor of love?
Yes, you will need a lot of tissues. And I think just, show up open to it. I think what we all hope from this is that people will just resonate with it in some way, that it will meet them in a place where they see something that they need to see, or they see themselves represented, or they resonate with the story, or there's so much complexity and nuance in this film that I really do think there's something for everyone.
And Austin, I don't use the term labor of love lightly, because the movie was 27 years in the making for cousin Tyler, whom you've worked with before in the hit TV series Sisters. And I'm not being biased when I say that he has to be the best boss ever. Am I?
You're not. He truly is. He is such a legend. Especially working on this film, I knew from our first conversation that he was so passionate about this project, that he was going to put everything into this, his heart and soul. And every single day on set, I felt that, he's so collaborative. He's so, down to earth, but also his presence is palpable, right? He's a force. So just getting to work with him and be around him was just an incredible learning experience for me as an artist.
And you are like an incredible artist, might we say, because I told you when I saw your name on the sheet, I was like, Robin's gonna be here? Because your sister's fans know you as Robin. People know you from Hamilton. People know you from Girl from the North Country. This is just to name a few. Now I'm gonna be calling you, next I'm gonna be like, Willie Earl's gonna be here? After this movie. But professionally, you're making major moves. We already see that. But we also know that personally, you are too, because someone got engaged.
Hey, I don't have a ring.
You put a ring on it.
Yes, I am, and very happily so. We are kind of in the middle of planning at the moment right now, because we're about to go to LA for 5 months. We wanted to get a lot of it, done before we left, and it's a lot. It's a lot. Planning a wedding is a whole thing.
All right, so tell cousin Tyler that if he needs a +1, because I know you're not inviting me, you're definitely inviting him. So if you need a +1, let me know. If he doesn't invite me, I will crash it. I have my ways.
Will do. I'll let him know.
I'm not OG for
And I'll be prepared. We'll save you a plate, too.
Thank you. Why are you going to LA for 5 months? Work?
Yeah, I'm going to go do a TV series out there called Sterling Affairs for FX.
Of course you are. Always booked and busy.
You know.
Booked and busy. So happy for
Playing
you.
Blake Griffin, if you can believe it.
Ooh, I can believe it.
My hair
Ooh.
a little bit, but yeah.
So you're going to dye your hair and everything?
Yeah, I think so. It'll be fun.
I know.
Gotta get my ball on. You know, I've been
I
out there
know. Have you
practicing
been practicing?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Been out here at the Harlem courts, just
Of course.
every single day.
Like yeah, you can do no wrong. Anything you do, please, you're fine. I have all the faith that anyone could possibly have in anyone. Tell the future Mrs. Scott I said congrats.
Thank you. I will.
I just secured my spot on that list.
You did. I see what you're doing.
I
You're
know.
playing your cards right.
Listen, I have my ways. I am not OG for nothing. I know how to work it. I will. If you don't invite me, you're gonna see me as one of the waiters, like serving. You're like, why is OG in a tux? I was like, I told you I was gonna show up.
Wow. She found her way in. She did it.
I sure did. And we're definitely gonna find our way to check out your movie, everyone. It's out in select theaters now, Jazzman Blues. And guess what? It's in Netflix starting tomorrow. You have no excuse not to check it out. Tomorrow, Jazzman's Blues, Netflix, chill, enjoy, and cry. You're going to love it. Thank you, Mr. Scott. Bye,
Thank
Mr.
you,
Scott.
Bye, OG. Bye.